What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Cashed Out, and today we're going to be doing an unboxing and a review of the new Apple AirPods 3. Now, these are the third generation of the AirPods as an upgrade from the AirPods 2, so we're going to dig into a little bit of an unboxing, go into some of the features, some of the design elements, and see what's changed, see if it's worth the upgrade for you. So let's dive right into that. So we'll start off with the unboxing, and as you can see, the AirPods 3 come in your typical Apple packaging. We'll go ahead and take off the tape on the top here, and then we'll take off the tape on the bottom here and slide the AirPods right out of the box here. And here we have the manuals and instructions and all the paperwork that nobody ever reads, so toss this away. And now we have the AirPods themselves. Now, in terms of design, I noticed that the case has a lot more grip to it. It's very sticky, like not in a bad way, it's just very grippy. It sticks to your hand and it doesn't slide out easily. That's one thing that I've noticed compared to the prior AirPod cases, is that the older AirPod cases were very slick. The material was very slick and it would slide right out of your hand. So this is very good. It's a good upgrade that it sticks to your hand. It has a lot more grip, so it's not going to fall out of your hands pretty easily. And the other change with this case is that it actually has IPX4 rating in terms of waterproofing. So it's IPX4 rated for waterproof. So if you drop this case in some water or anything splashes on it, it's not going to totally shot the case out either. And what's cool about it too is that it's now compatible with the MagSafe wireless charging. This case is very small. It's a lot smaller than the Beats Fit Pro case that I reviewed in my last video. This case has a much smaller profile and it fits easier into your pocket or wherever you're carrying it around. So there's a lot of nice upgrades in terms of the case. Now let's talk about the actual AirPods themselves. In terms of the look of them, they actually kind of look like AirPod Pros without the silicone tip and a longer stem. So they have a little bit of a longer stem than the AirPods Pro. Obviously the Pros have the silicone tip, which these ones don't have. So design-wise, they're very similar, and what they've done with these AirPods 3 is that they actually have tilted the earpiece just a little bit to have it fit a little bit better into your ears. For me, the fit was pretty good. I didn't have any issues when I was just sitting there and listening to stuff. Where I ran into some issues with the fit on these AirPods is when I started working out and running and doing some other herky-jerky movements. I could really feel the AirPods start shifting and moving when I was running around. But overall, if you're just kind of hanging out, chilling, listening, driving, doing those kind of things where you're not constantly in motion or actively shaking and moving, then the fit for these AirPods have been absolutely fine. I haven't had any issues with those when I'm kind of staying still and not working out or doing anything like that. So if you're running or if you're doing a lot of high intensity workouts or jumping and moving around, I would not recommend these AirPods if you're working out a lot. But if you're just doing a stationary job or if you're commuting, then these will be perfectly fine for that. When it comes to controls, these AirPods feature similar controls to the AirPods Pro. They have the stem control features where you click once on the stem to pause or play, double click to skip forward, or triple click to skip back. So nothing fancy in terms of controls, is very familiar if you're used to the AirPods Pros, but if you're upgrading, then this will be something new for you. Now, these AirPods don't have any active noise cancellation, but what they do have is an adaptive EQ that basically works with the mic within the AirPod. It catches whatever you're listening to and it'll automatically adjust the levels to be able to give you more of the lows and mids so that you have a better hearing experience with your music. Now, in my experience with using these AirPods, I definitely noticed the increase in the bass when it comes to that EQ. These have a lot more bass than the older versions of the AirPods do, but it's a little bit different. It's not as clean as the bass that you get from the Beats Fit Pro. I kind of compared the two in terms of listening to the same song, and I feel like the bass in the Beats Fit Pro was much more cleaner. Once the beat hits, it's very clean. The bass is strong and it's very clean, but with these AirPods 3, the bass was almost kind of like constant. It really wasn't as defined. It almost felt like there was a hum, like the bass was just a low hum. It wasn't as clean and direct as you get from the Beats Fit Pro. So much better bass. The music quality is very good. Much better bass than you do get from the regular AirPods, but not as good as what you're gonna get from the Beats Fit Pro or maybe from the AirPods Pro. Battery wise, you can get up to 6 hours of continuing listening time with these AirPods on a charge, and you can get up to 4 hours of continual talk time. Now, when you're using the charging case in combination, you get a total of about 30 hours of use with these AirPods. So nothing groundbreaking, but not too bad bad in terms of battery life either. So overall, I think these 3rd generation AirPods are definitely a good upgrade if you're coming from the original AirPods or the AirPod 2. I feel like they're a much bigger step than the AirPod 2s were in terms of moving the needle forward. The design is very good in terms of the fit, and it works really well in terms of the new setups for the case and the functionality that comes with the case in terms of wireless charging and also the waterproof settings and that good grippy feel to the case. That's a very good upgrade in terms of the design. And functionality wise, you obviously get the cool equalizer, so you're able to get more bass in terms of the lows and mids and be able to have a much better hearing experience. But you don't get the noise cancellation, which is unfortunate, but you know, it's not the highest tier level yet in AirPods, so you get what you get with that. So if you're coming from the 2nd gen or an older AirPod, then this is definitely a good upgrade if you want to stick with AirPods. But if you're okay with branching out, if you're okay with not having quote unquote AirPod, I think the Beats Fit Pro would be a much better upgrade for you. If you're just trying to get a good set of earbuds within the Apple ecosystem, I think these would be a better upgrade than the AirPods 3, because with the Beats Fit Pro, they're kind of in the same price range as these AirPods 3rd gen, because it's about a $20 difference between the two, but you get more functionality with the Beats Fit Pro. You get the noise cancellation, you get those the wingtips to be able to help keep them in your ear a lot better. So I just think they're a better bang for your buck in terms of earbuds. So if you're looking to upgrade and you're okay with branching away from AirPods, definitely check out the Beats Fit Pro. So that's it for today, guys. Hope you enjoyed this video. Hope this unboxing and a quick review of the AirPods 3 helped you make a good decision in terms of whether to buy them or not. As I mentioned earlier, it just depends on what you're looking for. They're a good upgrade compared to the older version models, but at the end of the day, it's up to you in terms of what you need. So if you like this video, be sure to like it, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, and tune in next time right here on Cashed Out. Take it easy, guys.